everyone, welcome to the Poughkeepsie Galleria Mall, Dutchess County's main street. In today's episode, we'll take a look at some Halloween costume ideas and the latest in gaming, but first, there's always something to see at the Poughkeepsie Galleria Mall, or maybe in this case, something you can't see. Check it out.
Well, thanks, Andrea. You know, sometimes you walk through the mall, you never know who you're going to run into or meet up with. This is Chris Dare, a grand illusionist, if you don't know him, out of Newburgh, and he's a local guy, but you do a lot of international stuff as well. Yeah. Check his website out. So, great to see you.
Yeah, great to see you anytime.
While we've got you, you got some illusions you can do?
Why don't you come with me? Let's go together and let's go see if we can make some people dare to believe. What was your name?
Rebecca.
Rebecca, I'm Chris. Rebecca, there's a connection that all human beings share with one another. I want to try this with you, Rebecca. Just try to see one inside, not the 10, but just try to see one in your mind. Okay. Did you get one, or was it, you got one?
Yeah.
Keep it in your mind, Rebecca, okay? Don't say it. Okay. So she's thinking of a card. She hasn't told anybody. Do you know what card she's thinking of? No idea, right? I think you do know exactly which one. Not only that, you know exactly where it is in this deck. Anytime you want, just go ahead and say stop.
Stop.
Right here, look at your card. Don't show Rebecca. You could look though. Now, Rebecca, you're thinking of one? For the first time, name out loud the card in your head.
It was the 5 of spades.
5 of spades. Show her the card.
Wow.
All right, look closely. All these cards are different. Can you see? Regular deck? Take one. Go ahead. Anyone you want. Take one out. Don't show me, though. Okay? Show everybody. Let everybody see it. Got it? Here's what I want you to do, okay? Sign your name on it so we know it's your card. I'll turn around. He wrote his name on it so I can't cheat. Can you guys see too? Look what we'll do. We'll place it on top and then I'll cut it into the middle so it's somewhere in the middle. Look, right here on the table. Can you see the deck? Look at this. One card. Go ahead, turn it over.
Wow, that's amazing. Look at that.
Aces. Right there, John.
That is nuts.
Make sure you know what it is. Show them too, let them see. All right, got it? Watch this, say stop anytime you want. Stop. We'll place it back. And look, we buried in the middle about halfway down. I know that it's not on top, that's not it, the queen. Hang out of the queen for him if you can. From these cards, look, he's gonna feel this happen. Right in your hand, bro. Look in your hand. I keep a deck of cards in my pocket inside a case. The reason it's in there, I put one card face down, the rest face up. As my prediction. Now you're thinking of one, you haven't said it. For the first time, name out loud, let us all know the card you're thinking of.
Jack of Diamonds.
Jack of Diamonds. Look at this. That's so crazy. Because remember I said I keep one card? Look, in this deck, face down is my prediction from all the rest of the cards. Go ahead, see what it is. Jack of Diamonds. Appreciate that. With the Sharpie, I'm gonna draw a small X like this in my hand, okay? Watch what happens. Look, all I have to do is squeeze and pinch the X. Look, like this. And then look, I can start to move it down my hand. You see that? And then right off. Look, if I just touch your hand, look in your hand.
Yo, yeah.
Look. Can you guys see? How can I separate the ice from the soda? Look. Look at this, look at this. Look, look, look.
What? Say
No, how that happened? No, that's insane. Yeah, that's good. That's really good.
Wow, how does he do that? Pretty incredible for sure. Now, what are you doing for Halloween? Well, if you're not dressing up, I'm sure the kids will be. I'm here with my friend Virginie, and we're trying on our costumes to see which is the best for Halloween this year.
And here's what we found.
Oh, looking good. How about this? Or maybe this. Keeping with the spooky theme, here's Mike with the top 3 horror games.
Halloween is almost here, and besides a good horror movie, there's nothing quite like a scary game to capture the spirit. I'll be talking about a few recent titles that are sure to put someone on edge, and one from the past that you may have missed. First up, the newest game on the list is The Evil Within 2. Available for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC, this sequel to the 2014 original follows series protagonist Sebastian Castellanos as he continues to struggle with the death of Lily, his daughter, the disappearance of his wife, and the strange happenings that haunted him from the first game. He's approached by his former partner and told that his daughter is still alive, that her brain is being used as the core of a new STEM system, a machine designed to unite minds with a single influencing mind, the core, at its center. This hive mind then creates a world based on the collective thoughts of the group. Sebastian is told by his ex-partner that they have recently lost contact with Lily, and he must enter STEM to find out why. The Evil Within is developed by Tango Gameworks and produced by Shinji Mikami, creator of the Resident Evil franchise. And speaking of Resident Evil, earlier this year, Capcom released the 7th installment in the venerable franchise, which was a return to form for the long stagnant series. Resident Evil 7 brought the horror elements back to basics with limited resources, dimly lit corridors, and a healthy dose of proper scares. Gameplay shifted to a first-person perspective, which only enhanced the game's tension. While giving the player more control over their character, it also narrowed your field of view, allowing for things to creep up behind or beside you with ease. Resident Evil 7 was released on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC. And lastly, Soma, released in 2015, is a sci-fi survival horror game set in a near-future underwater facility where something terrible has happened. The main character, Simon, awakes with no idea how he got there and no recollection of lost time. As he begins to explore the facility looking for a way out, he uncovers the terrible tragedy that occurred there, and more importantly, the devastation that happened back on the surface. Soma was made available exclusively as a downloadable game for Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC, and was developed by Frictional Games, known for their Penumbra and Amnesia series of horror games. I highly recommend checking out either of those two as well. Whether you like the bodily horror of Resident Evil, the supernatural scares of The Evil Within, or the subtle tension of Soma, any of these horror games is sure to get you in the Halloween spirit.
So that'll do it from the Poughkeepsie Galleria Mall. I'm Andrea Casey. Come on in and check out all the specials going on, and we'll see you on Dutchess County's Main Street.